Hi students, good afternoon. So let us continue the poem. So in morning we have seen first three stanzas of the poem. Everest is not the only peak, right? Now let us conclude the last stanza, that is fourth and fifth stanza. So we are proud of the position we hold, humble as we are. Our pride springs from the way we live. Ours is a path of dignity and honor, a life that knows no kneeling and bending. We are proud and feel so tall. Okay, so we are proud of the position we hold, humble as we are. So we are proud of the position. So I have told in while seeing the previous stanza itself. So what does we refer to? And the word we is repeated again and again in the poem, right? We are proud of the position we hold. Okay, so though we are feeling very proud of our position, that is, even though we feel very high or proud about the position in which we are, we should be very humble. Humble, what does mean by humble? We should behave very humbly. That is, we should not feel very much happy when we get pride, and we should not be too much upset when we feel some defects or defeats in our life. என்னது? ஸோ நம்ம சந்தோஷப்படுற மாதிரியான ஒரு இன்சிடெண்ட் நடந்ததுன்னா ரொம்ப ப்ரௌடாகவும் பயங்கர பயங்கர போஸ்டிங்காக ரொம்ப பெருமையாக ஃபீல் பண்ணக்கூடாது. அட் த சேம் டைம் சம்திங் விச் ஹேப்பன்ஸ் லைக் நம்ம சேட் ஆகிற மாதிரியான ஏதாவது இன்சிடெண்ட் நடந்ததுன்னா வி ஷுட் நாட் பி too much upset about it. Okay, so humble, that is humble. எப்போவுமே எப்படி இருக்கணும்? ரொம்ப whatever it happens, we should be very humble. Okay, so we are proud of the position we hold, humble as we are. Okay, so even though we feel very proud, very pride about the position in which we are, we should behave very humbly. Okay, our pride springs from the way we live. ஓகே, ஸோ நம்மளோட ப்ரைட்னஸ், நம்மளோட பெருமை எதில் இருக்குது அப்படின்னா, த வே இன் விச் வி லிவ், த வே இன் விச் வி பிஹேவ், த வே இன் விச் வி லீட் ஆர் லைஃப். ஓகே, ஆர் ப்ரைட் ஸ்ப்ரிங்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் த வே வி லிவ். Ours is a path of dignity and honor. Okay, what is mean by dignity? So dignity means with some nobility, nobleness, noble qualities. You know what is mean by noble qualities? That is high qualities. Okay, ours is a path of. So how should our path of life be? Is our path of life should be with dignity and honor. A life that knows no kneeling and bending. We are proud and feel so tall. Okay, a life that knows no kneeling and no bending. So we should not So what is mean by kneeling and bending is, we should lead a life without kneeling and bending before anyone. So what is mean by kneeling and bending before anyone means, kneeling அப்படின்னா என்ன? Actually kneel down அப்படின்னா முட்டி போடுறது. Okay, so we should not kneel and bend before anyone for any benefit. Okay, that is for achieving or for getting any benefit. We should not kneel or bend before anyone. Okay, so this is a simple stanza. So we are proud of the position we hold. We should feel very proud about the position which we are holding, and we should behave humbly in whatever position we are in our life. So how our pride arises means, so our proud lies in the manner in which we are living our life. So ours is a path of dignity and honor. The path in which we live should be with very much noble qualities, with nobility and honor. A life that knows no kneeling and bending. So we should lead a life without any kneeling and bending before anyone for achieving any benefit. Okay, so we are proud and feel so tall. So we should feel very proud and high about ourselves. Okay, now let us come to the last stanza. Everest is not the only peak. Every hillock has a summit to boast. the height you reach is not that we care. He who does not stoop is a king we adore. We bow before competence and merit. The ones that are true and stand on their own are really the ladder for the rise of man. Honor is a property common to all. In dignity and pride, no one need to be poor. We are proud and feel so tall. So, Everest is not the only peak. So, by considering the height of the Everest, we say that Everest is the highest peak in the world. But here the poet says that not only the Everest is the highest peak. Okay, Everest மட்டுமே என்ன கிடையாது, அது மட்டுமே ஒரு highest peak கிடையாது, because every hillock has a summit to boast. Hillock means small hills. Okay, so even the small hills has a summit. Summit அப்படின்னா என்ன, the top of the hill or the mountain is called as summit. ஒரு சின்ன ஹில்லா இருந்தாலும், so hillock means small hill. Okay, even the small hills has a, ஒரு சின்ன ஹில்லா இருந்தாலுமே அதுக்கு என்ன இருக்கும், அதுக்கு ஒரு டாப்பஸ்ட் பாயிண்ட் இருக்கும், அதுக்கு ஒரு சம்மிட் இருக்கும், தட் இஸ் த டாப் ஆஃப் த ஹில் ஆர் த மவுண்டைன். ஸோ ஒரு ஸ்மால் ஹில்லா இருந்தாலுமே அதுக்கு என்ன இருக்கும், இட் வில் ஹாவ் எ, ஸோ எவரெஸ்ட் ஒரு பெரிய பீக்காக இருந்தாலும் அதுக்கும் ஒரு டாப் பாயிண்ட் இருக்கும். ஸோ லைக்வைஸ் சின்ன ஸ்மால் ஹில்ஸ் இருந்தாலுமே என்ன இருக்கும், இட் வில் ஹாவ் அ டாப்பஸ்ட் பாயிண்ட். இஸ் இட் ஆர் நாட்? ஸோ எவ்ரி ஹில்லாக் ஹேஸ் ஏ சம்மிட் டு போஸ்ட். போஸ்ட் அப்படின்னா என்ன, ஸோ போஸ்டிங் மீன்ஸ் அதை நம்மளை பற்றி நம்ம பெருமையாக நினச்சிக்கிறதுக்கு. ஓகே, ஸோ Everest is, by considering the height, not only the Everest is the highest peak, even the small hill, ஒரு சின்ன ஹில்லாக இருந்தாலுமே அதுக்கு என்ன இருக்கும், it will have a top point. Okay, to speak high about itself. So what is the meaning here? So ஒரு each and every person, so great persons, great personalitiesக்கு மட்டும்தான் அவங்கள பற்றி பேசுறதுக்கான குட் குவாலிட்டிஸ் ஒரு நோபல் குவாலிட்டிஸ் ஒரு அச்சீவ்மெண்ட்ஸ் இருக்கும் அப்படிங்கிறது கிடையாது. Even the small persons like ourselves, we have a good quality. எல்லாருக்குமே என்ன இருக்கும், everyone, each and everyone will have a noble quality, will have an honorable quality to talk high about themselves, இல்லையா? So each and every person has a high quality or noble quality to talk about themselves. Okay, so that is the meaning of this line. So Everest is not the only peak. Every hillock has a summit to boast. Okay. The height you reach is not that we care. He who does not stoop is a king we adore. Okay, the height you reach, that is the height that we reach. You means here we, the people living in the society. So the height you reach is not that we care. So நம்ம எவ்வளோ so what the height of our achievement is not the thing which is to be cared. So he who does not stoop is a king we adore. Okay, so who has to be worshipped is he, the person who does not stoop. Stoop means bend before anyone for monetary benefit. So what is mean by monetary benefit? So monetary benefit means for the benefit of getting or gaining or earning money. ஸோ பணம் சம்பாதிக்கிறதுக்காக யார் முன்னாடியும் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணி நிற்கக்கூடாது, தலை குடிஞ்சோ. ஸோ வி ஷுட் நாட் கோ பிலோ ஆர் பொசிஷன் ஃபார் கெட்டிங் மானிட்டரி பெனிஃபிட் ஃப்ரம் எனி ஒன். ஸோ such a person, so he, okay, such a person should be worshipped as a king in the world. Can you understand? So the height, that is the level in which that we are reaching in our life is not the thing to be cared. Okay, he, that is a person who is not bending before anyone, that is stooping before anyone for achieving the monetary benefit, is considered to be a king who has to be adored, that is who has to be worshipped. Can you understand? We bow before competence and merit. So எதுக்கு முன்னாடி we can bow அப்படின்னா தலைவணங்கி or தலைகுனிஞ்சு நிற்கலாம். எதுக்கு முன்னாடி we can bow means we can bow before the competence and the merit. So what is mean by competence? Competence means the ability, that is our ability to do something efficiently. Okay, ability to do something efficiently, that is called as competence. And merit means the quality of being particularly good or worthy. So we can bow before the competence and the merit. The ones that are true and stand on their own are really the ladder for the rise of man. So which is considered as the ladder for the upliftment of man, that is for the rise, that is the upliftment. Okay, so which is considered as the ladder for the rise, that is for the growth or the upliftment of man, is the ones that are true and stand on their own. Okay, the people who are true to themselves and the people who are true to the world and who are able to stand on their own without bowing before anyone for the monetary benefits, that is for the benefit of earning money. Okay, they are considered as the ladder for the rise of man, that is for the upliftment or the growth or the development of the human kind. Okay, I think you can understand. So honor is a property common to all. Okay, so which is the property common to all? Honor. Okay, so honor is considered as a property which is which is common to all. In dignity and pride, no one need to be poor. Okay. So in dignity and pride, no one need to be poor. So what is mean by dignity? I have already told you. Dignity means the quality, the noble quality which we possess. So in dignity and pride, we need not be a poor person. Okay. That means in having good noble qualities and in feeling very proud about ourselves. So எல்லாருமே நம்மளை பற்றி ப்ரௌடாக நினச்சிக்க முடியாது. So there are some certain qualities which the poet has listed in this poem, right? So in dignity and proud, we need not consider ourselves to be poor. That means we can hold a very good amount of or very great quantity of noble qualities. Okay, so in considering that thing, that is in possessing the noble qualities and pride, we can consider ourselves as a rich person. That is we need not be a poor person. அப்படின்னா என்ன? ஸோ நல்ல நோபல் குவாலிட்டிஸ்லாம் வச்சுருக்கிறதுல நம்ம ஒன்றும் புவராக இருக்க தேவையில்லை. அப்படின்னா என்ன மீனிங்? We can possess good noble qualities. That is, we can consider ourselves as rich as possible in possessing all the good qualities. Okay. We are proud and we feel so tall. Okay, so we can be very proud. We can speak very high about ourselves and we can feel very proud about ourselves. Okay, so this last stanza. So there is no need to consider that Everest is the only peak. Okay, every hillock has a summit to boast. Each and every small hills has a top point to speak very high about itself. That means not only the great personalities, no. So நம்ம ஆல்ரெடி பார்த்த மாதிரி ஃபேமஸ் பர்சனாலிட்டிஸ்ட்ட மட்டும்தான் நல்ல நல்ல குவாலிட்டிஸ் இருக்குங்கிறது கிடையாது. ஈச் அண்ட் எவ்ரி பர்சன் has some good qualities to speak high about themselves. Okay, the height we reach in our life is not the matter. So who will be considered as a king and who is the person apt for worshipping, that is for adoring, is he who does not stoop. So the person who is not bending before anyone for achieving, that is for getting monetary benefits. Monetary benefits means for the benefit of earning money is considered as a king who has to be worshipped. We bow before competence and merit. So we should not bow before anyone for getting monetary benefits, but we can bow before the competence and the merit. Okay, the ones that are true and stand on their own. So the person who are true and who are able to stand on their own are really considered as the ladder for the upliftment of the man. So honor is a property which is common to all the people. Okay, it is a common quality, good quality which is which is common to all the people in the world. In dignity and pride, we need not to be poor. No one need to be poor. So in possessing good qualities, we need not, there is no need for us to be a poor person, because we can possess much high good qualities. Okay. So we are proud and feel so tall. So the line is repeated again in the end of the last stanza, right? I think you can understand this poem. So go through this question number 3. Which quality does the speaker wish to nourish? What is his mission? That is aim. Which path should we follow in life? What does Everest in the title stand for? What does hillock refer to the line, every hillock has a summit? Summit to boast. Why does the speaker say Everest is not the only peak? What does the ladder symbolize? Okay, you can go through these questions for poem comprehensions. Next, we are proud of the position we hold, humble as we are. So what is the speaker proud of? How is speaker both humble and proud? So pick out the alliteration. So for figures of speech, let us see the figures of speech in the next video. Next, he who does not stoop. So who is adored as a king? So who can be worshipped as a king? So figures of speech. Next, who are considered rich and what is their asset? What is their asset? Property. Asset means property. So what is their property? Honor is their property, right? Okay, so go through all these questions. So that is the end of this poem. Let us discuss the figures of speech in the next video. Okay. Okay, thank you. Let us meet in the next class. Thank you. So note down all the points in the poem itself so that it will be helpful for answering the poem comprehension questions. Okay. Thank you.